Welcome seekers of the truth to the Magical Services channel. So this is going to be a horoscope for the collective of the sign of Pisces with accents on love and career for the week that is between February 16th and February 23rd of this year of 2026. But before I get into that, let me take the opportunity to let the viewers know about the services of Magical Services. So I do offer personal astrology charts of all kinds, which are beneficial for anyone who wants to understand about how the astral bodies are affecting their life, so they can be more tactical and strategic in approach to their life. For instance, natal charts could be done to see why you are the way you are. Synastry charts could be done to see the energy between you and someone else, to see if you're compatible or not, and or how you affect one another, and or just how to be more strategic and precise and tactical in your approach to that relationship as to make it endure, for instance. Or composite readings could also be done to see the actual energy of a relationship created between you and someone else as if you're an entity of its own. Once again, so you can be more tactical and strategic in your approach to that relationship. And suppose, or for instance, natal charts could be done to see why you are the way you are, as I've said, but also transit readings could also be done sometimes to see really about the astral bodies affecting you at any given time for any given time frame. So once again, so you can be more tactical and strategic in your approach to your own life. Um, but yeah. Or suppose, for instance, you had a very special date or a very special appointment or a very relevant event in past, present, and future, and you wanted to know how the astral bodies were aligned for you personally in regards to that event. A chart can be done for that, so you can be more strategic and tactical once again in your approach to that relationship. And that's the beauty of astrology and personal charts. That's the beauty of astrology. Period. It allows you to be tactical and strategic in your approach to life. But to have that personalized to your own life is can be a very, very enlightening experience. And also, having been initiated into magic since the age of 10 in West Africa, I do have more than 3 decades of magical practice behind me. So I do have various spells in regards to various aspects of life, if not all aspects of life. Um, ask and ask about it, and we'll see if we can make it happen. And when magical works are going to be done, I do divination readings. Divination readings are done for the magical works that are going to be done. So yeah, those are that'll be the way in which I will be doing personal divinations for folks will be through magical works. Um, yeah, so if you feel like any of those services are things that could benefit you in your life, please do contact me, Pisces, and we can make that happen as soon as possible. My email is in the about section below, or you can befriend me on my channel on Facebook, which has the same exact name as this one, Magical Services. And then we can share direct messages if that is easier for you. Now, with all that said, Pisces, let's get into your horoscope. So, this week is structurally personal for Pisces. The period begins under a total solar eclipse in late Aquarius, February 17th, immediately followed by the Sun entering Pisces on the 19th. So, a clearing precedes embodiment. Something dissolves before you step forward. Mercury and Venus are already in Pisces. By the time the Sun joins them, the sky becomes saturated with your frequency. This is visibility through vulnerability. So, strategic architecture of the week is that in the phase one, there's erasure between February 16th and 17th, the eclipse window. Aquarius energy dominates the first half of the week. The eclipse collapses outdated mental constructs, alliances, or long term expectations. For Pisces, this feels like releasing an outdated identity, quietly withdrawing from an ideological structure, a subconscious realization that something is finished. Do not resist detachment. The eclipse removes what drains psychic bandwidth. And then the Phase 2 would be a phase of emergence. So that would be between February 18th and 19th, the solar ingress into Pisces. When the sun enters Pisces, the tone changes immediately. You regain personal magnetism, creative coherence, emotional authority. However, Mercury in Pisces is slow and non-linear. Speak carefully. You will be heard more than usual, but misunderstandings are possible if you rely on implication rather than precision. So in the love field, um, Venus in Pisces heightens romantic charisma. This is peak attraction energy, soft, compassionate, alluring. If partnered, emotional intimacy deepens. Old wounds may surface for healing. Avoid martyr patterns. If single, you may attract someone who idealizes you. Verify alignment before merging energetically. Watch for savior/victim dynamics. This is romantic amplification, but discernment is required. The eclipse may close a karmic loop or trigger a private emotional awakening that changes how you love going forward. So in the career field, we go from vision to tangibility. Mars in Aquarius all week keeps execution strategic and detached. This helps you avoid emotional overreaction in professional settings. However, Mercury in Pisces equals creative thinking, non-logistical dominance. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer equals consolidation, not reckless expansion. Saturn and Neptune in early Aries equals dreams must take form. So, some career directives rather for you would be that before February 19th, observe shifts quietly. Do not overcommit. Between February 19th and the 21st, clarify your public identity, refine messaging, update positioning. Between February 20th to the 22nd, with the moon in Aries, initiate, submit, launch softly but decisively. This is not a week for scattered effort, it is a week for controlled emergence. So, on a financial subtext tip, Jupiter retrograde in Cancer suggests revenue stabilization over speculative growth. Emotional spending or generosity beyond means should be monitored. If restructuring income streams, this is a planning week, not scale week. So, the psychological climate of the week would be as such. Pisces is typically diffuse. This week demands containment. You will feel heightened intuition, increased sensitivity, strong creative download, a desire to redefine yourself. Saturn and Neptune co-present in Aries represent the collective demand to solidify inspiration into action. For Pisces, that means discipline around dreams. So some predictive indicators would be that a hidden truth surfaces around the 17th to the 18th. A professional direction clarifies between the 19th to the 21st. A romantic dynamic intensifies or dissolves by the 22nd. A self-definition decision made this week shapes the next solar year. So some tactical directives for Pisces are: release before you announce, ground before you merge, clarify before you commit, initiate after alignment, not before. This is not chaos, this is recalibration. If handled strategically, this week marks the beginning of a new personal cycle defined by stronger boundaries, clearer identity, and more deliberate manifestation. So that's what I had for you today, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, please like this video and or comment this video. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you would like to see, or share this video, or subscribe to our channel so you get first dibs on future uploads. I thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for your time, and until the next time, blessings.